Hello and welcome to your next training. Today we're going to look at consultation forms and your consultation document. So why are we doing this rather than just sending people the link? The reality is if you send people a link, they'll look at it, life will get in the way, and it will become the bottom of their priority list. Okay. If we give them a consultation, if we give them the time, if we listen to their concerns and then create something that speaks directly to them, directly to the problems that they're experiencing, we're 100 times more likely to get them on board on the system and be able to help them. Okay. So what I'm using for this is Google Forms. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And we'll go through setting your form up to begin with, okay? So it's up to you what questions you ask in your form. I have sent a link in the chat to show you the questions that I ask, and I'll run through those now. But ultimately, it's absolutely up to you, okay? So go to forms. This is very, very simple. Here we go. Here is your form dashboard. So you want to start a blank form, and then you want to title your form. So mine's titled B3 Consultant, B3, what's the word? Hold on, my brain's gone dead. What is the word? Consultation, that's the one. B3 Consultation. So you would type in here, B3 Consultation. And then I just put a little bit in here that just says, in fact, let's go back and open mine up. I've put a little, no, not that one. I've put a little bit in the top there that just says this, if you answer this honestly, I'm not going to share your information with anyone. But if you answer it honestly, it can help me to make better recommendations for you. Okay. Then you can, in the settings, you can ask that it collects email addresses because you're going to need to be able to email them their report. And then we've got the questions. Okay. So if we go back to the test template, here we go. So you're going to put in here, reasons for asking for the info. Then your first question, then here we are. So untitled questions. So this is where you put whatever the question is. So for example, obviously you won't be in capital letters. Where are you on your health journey? And then you've got an option on this box on the side. You've got an option. You can have a short answer, a paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, a drop-down menu. It's absolutely up to you. You can do it on a linear scale. So, for example, you could say like label 1, just getting started. Label 5, I am on an established health journey. And then they get to choose then where they are on the journey. Okay, so there's lots of different options for you. Have a play, see what suits you, see what it is that you want to go with, what you want to use. Once you've done your questions, then if you click on settings up here, this is where you can choose that you get emails. So it's on that second one down, responses, collect email addresses. Okay, so you want to change that to responder input. They then put their email addresses in because you're going to need to be able to email them. Okay, so what are we going to email them? So once their forms are completed, we're going to go into that information. In fact, I'll tell you what I will do. I'm just going to quickly do one myself as a test one so we can then look at the results. Okay, Amy did do one for me last night, so I should have just kept that, but I deleted it. So let's just .co.uk. Okay. So here we go. Okay, I've submitted that. So let's go and have a look at my answers, and then we can talk about the document that I'm going to create. Here we go. Responses are up here, and we're going to go for this one because this is mine. Okay, here we are. So here are my results. And so what I'm going to do now, imagine this is a client. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to look through these. Okay, so she's trying to eat healthier. She craves a lot of drinks, so she's obviously not hydrated enough. Energy's very up and down. Metabolism is good. Biggest challenge is physical motivation. And there you can work out their BMI. From there, she is obese. Right, so I'm then going to create a document. I'm going to create a template on Canva. I'm going to create a document that I will then, I'll give you a copy of the template. I will then email to each person that fills in this form. The document is going to summarize what it is that they've said. So from your consultation, I understand that you are trying to eat healthier, but that your energy is very up and down. You're struggling with some of the physical motivation. You're craving a lot of drinks, so you're probably quite hydrated. And although that your metabolism is good, you're not where you want to be. Okay. So I'm going to reiterate what it is that they've already told me. Okay. I'm going to reiterate it. I'm going to repeat it back to them. So when they read that, they're going to go, oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah. She gets it. She understands me. I'm only really going through what they've put on the form, but that's what they're going to think. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, okay. She knows what, she got me. What I'm then going to say is, first and foremost, my suggestion to you is you really got to increase your water intake. Like if you're craving drinks, then you're thirsty. And the more water you drink, the more the toxins get flushed out of your body, the healthier you're going to be and the more energy you're going to have. It's a very great place to start. Now we're launching the B3 system, as you know, and the B3 system comprises of 3 different products. And I'm not going to recommend that you have all 3 if I don't think that you need them, although you might choose to, because obviously for optimum results, we would always recommend all 3. However, one of them is Burn, which is for boosting metabolism. And since you've already got a really good metabolism, you might not need that. Now, that client is going to be going, oh, but have I got a good metabolism? I said I did, but could it be better? Maybe it could be better. Maybe. However, one thing that I really would recommend would be Boost, because that's going to help with those energy levels. That's going to help you to keep a consistent level of energy throughout the day. That, I would say, is an absolute must-have for you. Secondly, I think that you could benefit from Banish because it helps maintain blood levels. And when blood sugar levels are maintained and they're not erratic, again, we have a better sustained energy, and it's easier to get physical motivation if we have a continual level of energy, if we're not feeling absolutely exhausted. Now, you can buy these products individually as of the 15th of October. However, if you did decide to go for the full package, you'll save money if you on the 3 as a bundle, but also it means you can actually pre-order them on Tuesday. So you let me know what you think. If you've got any questions, then let me know. I don't want you to have any products that you don't think you'll need, but going from what I've said, the only one I think that perhaps isn't relevant to you would be the Burn, seeing as your metabolism is so good. But Boost is £48, Banish is £39. And then if you get the 3 together, it's only £99 anyway. So let me know your thoughts. And if you've got any questions, again, do let me know. Once you put your order in, we will be adding you into our community group, where you will have access to a professional nutritionist who's going to guide you through and give you 30 days free coaching that you can access again and again and again. It's going to help you get established and help you along your journey, right? I'm going to type that out, not exactly words to that effect, but you know what I mean? That's going to be the narrative that I'm then going to email back to them. And that then starts the conversation, okay? I don't want you to overcomplicate this and overthink this, but I do think it's a massively valuable tool in getting people over the line and getting them on the system into that group where they're going to get their results. Like that's where we're going to be able to help people, is once they've got onto the system and they've got into that group, the results are coming. You know, they're going to get the results. And obviously, remember, we're working on a win-win. We want them to win. We want you to win. If they don't win, you don't win. If you don't win, they don't win, and so on. Okay. So any questions on this, please pop it in the community chat, in the B3 chat. Hopefully I've made that simple enough for you. Don't overcomplicate it. Only, ask the questions that you feel you benefit from knowing. I've put on the bottom, is there anything else you feel is relevant that you'd like to share? They might then disclose in there, actually, I'm paraplegic, in which case I'm not going to suggest that they start going, running around the block. They might suggest, say in there that they are, they've got really high blood pressure, in which case we need to check contraindications, and we may even put into the recommendations, seeing as you're on medications, we would suggest that you check with your doctor before you start adding any supplements, okay? So that gives them a chance just to ask any extra, make any, let us know anything that is relevant. We've asked the question. What they disclose is absolutely up to them, but at least we have asked. You might decide to ask a specific question. Are you on any medications? It's absolutely up to you, okay? Your business. I'm just here to guide you. You do what feels right for you. But if you've got any questions, please do let me know. This is a very exciting time, guys. I'm excited. I hope you are too.